Have you ever felt stuck in your day-to-day in real estate and not know what to do? Guess what? You're not alone. A lot of people feel the same way. I'm going to break down a daily and weekly plan that you can implement over the next 30 days that will get your business unstuck. So if you get some value out of this or you like what you hear, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. And if you want to schedule a call with our team about how we can unstick your business permanently, you can do that with the link in the comments. Most agents feel stuck when they get started, or even in their first, second, third year. Sometimes after 10 or 15 years, they don't know what to do to fill their pipeline up, to acquire clients, and to sell more houses. And the reason for that is a lot of people don't believe in scripts. They don't believe in tried and true methods. They try to figure things out on their own, and they're just afraid of doing the work. We see this a lot. And our incredible sales manager, Brian Blauck, he sat down and developed the daily plan to implement over the next 30 days to get unstuck. And it involves all the different channels of communication. So before we get into that, we know what happens when you feel stuck. Step one is that you get nervous, you get scared, and you're afraid to pick up the phone or send a text or shoot an email out because you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do, and you feel like you're going to look silly. And that fear leads to paralysis. And the next thing you know, you're staring at your computer screen, not doing anything, and the day's over, and you spent your whole day scrolling on Instagram or looking at MLB trade rumors or something else. So this plan, it's not comprehensive, it's not difficult, it's just something you got to do every day and stay consistent. So we broke it down into time blocks because we know the morning is the time to get things done in real estate. And Nick's going to share a screenshot of this plan, and this is a work in progress. I guarantee you if you take action on this, it's going to help your business. So the first thing you want to do, I'd recommend a morning role play. Warm up, practice the scripts, because we've all said something that sounded good in your head and came out horribly wrong when you said it to a consumer. So role play every day, practice the script, see what happens. Then from that 9 to 9:30 to 11:30 time block, everything before 11:30, I'd be working on voice-to-voice phone calls and outbound text messages. If you don't get someone on the phone, send a text. So here's what you do. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's the same thing every day. Can you make at least 20 calls a day? 20 may seem like a low number. I know what my numbers are, but this isn't about me. This is about getting started and getting unstuck. Can you commit to 20 phone calls a day? If you make 20 phone calls a day, that's more than most agents do in an entire week when it comes to prospecting and lead generation. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I know the numbers. Can you make 20 phone calls a day in that 2-hour time block? Can you big four all the calls? So you probably don't know what big four means. We've talked about it a lot on the show here. It means you log the communication. You check the stage of the lead to make sure it's appropriate. Is it a hot? Is it a nurture? Did you meet with them? Whatever's going on. Did you set the next intentional follow-up? And did you check their e-alert or their property drip to make sure you're sending the right relevant market data? Can you do that 20 times in 2 hours? I know you can. It can be done all the time. I've done it myself. Can you commit to it? That's step one here. And then if you get a voicemail, and this is after understanding what to say, and we've covered that many times, so let's assume you know that, can you send a follow-up text? And the follow-up text could be as simple as, hey, just tried calling. Not sure if you saw inventory spiked over 18% so far this year. How would that impact your real estate plans? And if you do that, so you're actually making 40 different outbound activities there. You're doing 20 calls and 20 texts. The goal is to get people on the phone. You do that Monday through Friday. That's going to jumpstart your business in a way you're going to be shocked about. That's step number one. Then, number two, this happens after you take a lunch break. You start to send emails out. So now we've got 3 channels of communication covered already by 1 o'clock. You've already beaten the average agent that's out there. Monday, send some market-based emails to all leads. Talk about what's happening. In Bright MLS, it's very easy to look up the weekly stats. You can do this in any MLS. Tuesday, research your deal of the week email. So what home are you going to highlight for the week, and are you going to send it out? You prep it. You write the copy. You don't have to send anything on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, you send the deal of the week email to all the folks that are out there. And all you're doing is highlighting something on the MLS, and it shows like you're bringing some value. Sharon Shervatz has done this. He's talked about it a lot. It's a very easy thing to do. So now you've sent 2 emails out to everyone in your database, and it's Wednesday. Then on Thursday, Maybe you send an introduction email out to all the folks you couldn't get in touch with that you haven't spoken to with your video, your resume, your reviews, and send it to the 20 people you talk to every day. Maybe, hey, I just tried calling you, wanted to give you a better idea of exactly how I can help you. The links below, they include our resume, numerous reviews from our clients, should give you a clear understanding of what we can do to help you with your real estate needs. Shoot me an email back. Let me know if you want to chat. And then Friday, you start to prep the data for the next week. So now you've got 3 sets of emails going out. You've got 100 texts going out a week, 100 phone calls going out a week. All of a sudden, you've done a ton of outbound activity before 1 o'clock. So what do you do after 1? Well, then you break it down. Hopefully you have appointments after 1, right? But what do you do after 1? Do some social media posts. Are you prepping a real estate post? There's a lot of great services out there like BAM in a Box for BAMX members that give you pre-templated social media posts that you can use. So maybe you post that on Thursdays. You post something personal over the weekend. Maybe you send out a video about a client win that you had. Anything like that. Make it about storytelling. Prep your social media posts and post them around the middle of the day, maybe 2 a week, or just start with 1 a week. Now, if you only post real estate content, people will unfollow you. I want to be very clear about that. So there's options out there. Then, what do you do after that? You go back and you look at your e-alerts and check them for accuracy. You go back to the 20 people you called, and that's going to take you up until about 1:30, and then hopefully you're on appointments after that. If you're not, make another 20 calls. Make another 40 calls, whatever your number is. I'm going to share this with you. It's overly simple, but it's going to give you a time block to work in and out of to get your business unstuck. It's simple, it's easy, and it's effective, and it's going to take you out of that fear and paralysis that most agents fall into. And if you do this every single week, you're going to start setting appointments and selling houses.